John Walsh is the host of America's Most Wanted. His son Adam was kidnapped and killed by a stranger back in 1981. John, good morning. It's nice to see you.
Good to see you, Matt.
Just your first reaction. What an incredible story. Not only are these three women who were abducted about a decade ago found alive, but found together being held captive in the same home. What'd you think?
I was up all night, Matt. I literally was so ecstatic and I've profiled two of those cases, Amanda Berry and in the DeJesus case, and to see the courage of Amanda Berry, real hero, to see that tiny window when these three perverts were at that house, to go out and try to save her life, the life of her daughter, who was probably conceived as a result of a sexual assault or a rape. And Charles Ramsey walking down the street to have the guts, as he said in many interviews, you know, I'm a black man, this is a white woman, I didn't know if it was a domestic abuse case.
Right.
I thought about it twice, but he went up there and broke her out. They called 911. Matt, it is the most phenomenal ending of these three women are alive. Their little daughter is alive, and those three suspects are now in custody. It's a great ending.
But it does raise so many questions, John. This is a small community. You see the street. The houses are right next to each other. And you heard a neighbor say, I barbecued with this guy. I used to watch him tinkering with his cars in the backyard. How does someone put on this normal appearance to the outside world while hiding this deep, dark secret inside?
These perverts are sociopaths, Matt. You and I have talked a lot about it. J.C. Dugard in the backyard for 18 years. You know, neighbors complaining, cops never going in the backyard to see him. These guys know what they do is reprehensible. They know that they have to brainwash these women and terrorize them, and they have to function like they're normal individuals. And they probably, you know, I know they're alleged, Matt, but they probably came back and forth, considered these women their sex slaves or whatever, brought them food, and acted like normal people in the community.
And John, let me ask you this. I think I have to ask you. There are a lot of other family members of people who've been abducted over the years, and they've always held out hope. And this story is going to provide an emotional development. What is your message to those families?
Never give up hope. We never gave up hope for Elizabeth Smart. We never gave up hope, and the families kept profiling J.C. Dugard. It's kind of sad that Amanda Berry's mother died, and many of the relatives say she died of a broken heart. But those two families never gave up looking for their daughters, and I say don't give up hope. The not knowing is the worst. It's torture, but many, many times it's up to the parents to keep the children's names in the public eye. And every now and then we get lucky, Matt, and I could do cartwheels, and if I ever meet Charles Ramsey, I'm going to give him the biggest hug for being such a brave man.
John Walsh, obviously with important perspective on this story. John, thank you very much.